Welcome to Crops the Natural Way, where we turn what most gardeners throw away into the most powerful soil amendments in the garden. Every spring, the first wave of aphids and leaf-munching beetles arrives before most gardeners have even reached for a spray bottle. What most people do not realize is that the large, toxic leaves they remove from their rhubarb plants and throw in the bin every harvest season carry one of the most potent natural pest deterrents available in any garden. Rhubarb leaves contain oxalic acid at concentrations of 0.5 to 1.0% of fresh weight, a compound so hostile to soft-bodied insects that it disrupts their feeding mechanisms on contact. Fermented into a concentrated tea, those discarded leaves become a high-performance, zero-cost pest repellent that outperforms many synthetic alternatives without leaving a toxic residue in your soil. Oxalic acid works against soft-bodied insects including aphids, whitefly, and flea beetles by interfering with their calcium metabolism, the mineral regulation system that governs nerve and muscle function in invertebrates. On contact, the acid disrupts feeding behavior and causes cellular damage to soft body tissue. Research published in the Journal of Agricultural Science has confirmed that oxalic acid-based treatments produce significant reductions in aphid colony establishment on treated foliage within 48 hours of application. The compound does not penetrate waxy fruit or root vegetable skin, which makes it safe for use on food crops when applied as a foliar spray at the correct dilution. Collect fresh rhubarb leaves. The quantity of leaves from a single established plant is sufficient for a useful batch. Shred or chop the leaves coarsely to increase the surface area available for extraction. Pack the shredded material into a non-metallic container and cover with dechlorinated water at a ratio of approximately 500 grams of fresh leaf material per 3 liters of water. Cover with a breathable cloth and leave at room temperature for 24 to 48 hours. Fermentation over this window extracts a higher concentration of oxalic acid than quick boiling methods, which volatilize a portion of the active compound as steam. The solution is ready when it has shifted to a deep olive or amber color and carries a sharp, sour fermentation aroma. Beyond 72 hours at warm temperatures, microbial activity begins degrading the oxalic acid content and the potency of the solution drops. Strain the solution through a fine cloth to remove all leaf particles before use. Any solid matter will block sprayer nozzles. Dilute the strained liquid at 1 part concentrate to 10 parts water and add 5 ml of liquid Castile soap per liter of final solution. The soap acts as a natural surfactant, reducing the surface tension of the spray and allowing it to adhere to the waxy cuticle of both the plant leaf and the pest body rather than beating off. Apply at dusk or dawn. Midday application causes rapid evaporation and can cause leaf scorch in direct sun. Reapply every 5 to 7 days during peak spring pest pressure, or within 24 hours of heavy rain. In soil, oxalic acid breaks down rapidly through microbial activity and does not accumulate to levels that harm beneficial organisms or earthworms at the application concentrations used in this method. The rhubarb leaves you harvest every season are not waste. They are the primary line of defense for the crops growing beside them, a closed-loop system where one plant protects another for free. If this guide has changed how you think about your garden waste stream, subscribe to Natural Crops and AMP Soil Hub on YouTube for more practical, evidence-based natural gardening methods, and share this guide with a fellow gardener who is still reaching for the synthetic spray bottle this spring. Subscribe to Natural Crops and AMP Soil Hub. Share this guide. Let your garden defend itself.